Christmas time has a unique way of drawing out both joyous believers and cynical curmudgeons.
Santa's coming to town!
Santa! Oh my God!
Humbug!
Christmas is just so in your face with joy, cheer, and merriment. It's just begging you to be uncaring or joyous in defiance of it.
I'd like for you to find the chimney and shove yourself out.
Growing up, children who believe in Santa Claus will eventually have to confront that the magical elements told about Santa Claus in the songs and literature do not align with the world in which they exist.
I can't believe you're still making video letters to Santa.
Why?
There is no...
No what?
This realization can lead you to becoming cynical of all childhood beliefs as you grow older.
Babies should believe in that kind of stuff.
What are you talking about? I believe in Santa Claus. I'm not a baby.
Well,
Maybe it is time to...
It is a rite of passage to question childish beliefs.
He's not real.
And to come to terms with the world that you must exist in as an adult.
Okay, I know you're not the real Santa Claus. I'm old enough to know how it works.
All right.
But I also know that you work for him.
Eventually, children give in to the probable non-existence of Santa.
I didn't believe in him last year, and I still got everything I asked my mother for.
Yeah.
Only to reiterate those mythical beliefs in their own children when they themselves become parent.
If you've been good all year round, Santa Claus is gonna bring you something.
Sometimes I think all that Santa crap's just bull. If he was so real, how come we didn't get squat last year? We didn't do nothing wrong, we still got the shaft.
This dilemma was turned into a philosophical examination and a national sensation when, in 1897, a young girl named Virginia wrote to the editors of the New York Sun, a prominent newspaper at the time, to ask if there really was a Santa. The famous editorial response was written by Francis Church, a former Civil War correspondent for the paper and noted cynical atheist. He refused to have his name published along with the response, which appeared on page 7 of the paper and went on to become the most reprinted newspaper editorial in the English language. The most famous line from this response goes as follows. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. He exists, certainly as love, generosity, and devotion exist. It goes on. These two sentences together are the basis for what it means to believe in Santa Claus both as a child and an adult. The response turns Santa Claus from a definitive article into a concept. When a child starts to question the existence of Santa, they are truly questioning the physical existence of a person that flies around the world in one night and delivers presents to all the good children of the world.
Jesse, I don't believe in Santa Claus anymore. I mean, think about it. How could one man climb down all the chimneys in the world in one night? He's magical, Carol.
Church's answer basically says, no, there is no physical Santa. But yes, there is a Santa because, well, we're talking about him, aren't we? We all know who Santa is when you say his name. Church is referring to the ambiguous, intangible concept that is Santa.
I'm not Santa Claus, all right? Take a look at me. Do I look like Santa Claus? As a matter of fact, I'm living proof that there's not a Santa Claus.
I know there's no Santa. I just thought maybe you want to give me a present because we're friends.
Santa Claus exists as much as love and generosity. Because we believe in Santa Claus as children, and we found joy in that belief. As adults, we find joy in watching children believe in Santa Claus, and we accomplish this by embodying the spirit of whimsical generosity and love. Adults become the physical embodiment of Santa by spreading the idea of a magical, joyous man who travels around the world and gives out presents to good children. We do this by searching tirelessly for the exact present our child is asking for.
What have we
foot over there, honey.
Santa Claus probably brought it.
Or by giving a gift to a child because we remember how happy we once were when we received a gift.
I had one when I was 8 years old.
In this, we become the very thing we used to worship, the very thing we used to believe in. The actual person is not real, but the idea and the force that drives us to be generous is undeniably real in that moment. And that child will know that joy and spirit of generosity. And although they will most likely come to question that belief and even become cynical themselves one day, they will always know what it felt like to believe.
It's from Santa. It's for you.
I was kind of worried you weren't going to make the cut this year.
Yeah. Guess I kind of worked it out in the final hour.
And they will likely pass on that same spirit of giving when the opportunity is their own. Even Church himself, a cynic at heart, could not help but don the mantle of Santa and perpetuate the myth that continues to inspire joy, love, and generosity in others. We become the things we believe in. We become the things we worship.
What?
Read it. Just this part. That's my favorite.
You tear apart the baby's rattle, and you see what makes the noise inside. There is a veil covering the unseen world. It's not the strongest man could tear apart. Only faith, poetry, love, and romance can push aside that curtain and view the beauty and the glory beyond. Is it all real? Virginia, in all this world, there is nothing else real and abiding. No Santa Claus? Thank God he lives. And lives forever. 1,000 years from now, 10 times 10,000 years from now, you will continue to make glad the heart of childhood.
This has been a production of Minimum Effort Media. Last year, my New Year's resolution was to post a new video essay on this channel every month. This is my final video of that journey, and I wanted to thank everybody that joined the channel throughout the year. I also want to assure you that I will continue into next year with my final 2 video essays on the female archetypes and other videos coming out on new topics. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, and also sharing it with somebody else who might enjoy the content. Thank you.